So this is an experiment. My preferred form of communication is probably the essay, but nobody reads anymore. Anyway, this phone technology is kind of cool. What I want to talk about is the idea of following your gifts rather than your bliss. Probably the easiest way to do that is by telling you how I came to that idea, how it worked out for me. Let me start with a Grateful Dead song, Playing in the Band. I love that song. It came on my school bus route when I was in junior high, maybe high school, so that'd be mid to late 70s or early 80s. Back then I just liked the way the song rolled. But when I came back to it as an adult, what really stood out to me is the line, "I can tell your future, just look what's in your hand." It just seems so simple and true. Probably because it had been true for me. From the first Lego truck, I've always been a builder. Always liked building things. It's just something that came naturally to me. If I have a natural talent, it's building. And probably for that reason, because it was easy for me, I didn't ever really respect it. I didn't ever give it its due. Just kind of took it for granted. It was an easy thing to do, building. For me, it was easy. And so, not valuing it, I just was always looking for something else in my life. Where's my bliss? Can't be building, that's too simple. Got to a point though, I needed to make a living. I didn't want to have a regular job. And started thinking about what I could do. I noticed that people always responded to the things that I built. Figured I could build furniture, sell it, easy, small pieces. I really wasn't that into furniture. I really like buildings, but buildings are hard to, it takes a lot of money to build a building and sell it. So I started with furniture, and it worked. Made a living for 15 years, building and selling furniture. And I'm proud of the things I built too. I built some beautiful stuff, some stuff I really liked. I'll put some pictures in below. But it just never really fired me up. It's like I say, I always really liked buildings. About the time I started my furniture business, it's probably 26, 27. I was living in a basement apartment. A woman and a guy owned the house, and the guy was her husband was an architect. And actually, it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about here. I paid off a good chunk of my rent by building them a log cabin sauna. And but the guy's talking to me one day, and he's about how he became an architect, and he's talking about himself, and he's like, "Well, I'm just a compulsive builder. It's like an addiction. It's like alcoholism." It scared the shit out of me when he said that, because I never thought you could have an addiction to building, compulsion like that. But as soon as he said it, I knew obviously that was true for me too, because every time I had a problem, I always figured the solution was to build something. Just like an alcoholic always figures the solution's another drink. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that you're going through life looking for your bliss, looking for your vocation, looking for that thing that really, what you're, quote unquote, supposed to do. It's easy to miss the things that are right in front of you. It's easy to miss the thing that's right in your hand. Like the song says, your future is probably going to be what you're doing now, because that's what's common for you. And that's certainly the way it was for me. As I've gotten older, 57 years now, a lot of them spent looking for my bliss, thinking I would find something that just made everything make sense. What makes sense to me now is that the thing that I was naturally good at, that's probably the thing I should be doing. It's the thing I like doing. I might have kind of misdirected myself a little bit for a while by making furniture, but building is really the thing that came easy to me. I'm not saying you have to do the thing that you're naturally good at, or health. A lot of people are good at multiple things, but I'm saying that sometimes when you're looking for something, it's easy to miss what's right in front of you. And sometimes what's right in front of you is the thing that's in your hand, like the song says.